yes, sorry. So next series probably not going to include a garden, because it's a lot of work and it's a quite significant amount of income. I'm probably still going to keep some productions going, since we're going to be producing barley. Obviously a flour mill is going to be good, and maybe some other things are going to be good. Yeah, I mean, because we have the cows doing the dairy thing and doing other stuff. Now, the interesting thing is one of the larger crops grown in Scotland is potatoes. So I'm probably going to suffer muchly and do potatoes in rotation. And we're getting the premium edition in November, which then would mean that I believe one of the things that's been mooted is potato chips, or if you live in the UK, a crisp factory. And so that may be a production that we look at, and especially since, I mean, the big problem with things like potatoes and sugar beets is storing the darn things, because base game basically just says you can tip them on the ground, and that's pretty much all you're going to do. And we had big problems with that on Oakfield Farm when we were doing our sugar beet harvesting, and we did quite a lot of those. Once we got into it, we kept going, and I just said, oh, to heck with this, and we bought a multi-fruit silo just so that I could store them without having to tip them on the floor, because they were just causing issues, falling through walls and all the rest of it. We did have a root crop storage thing on the back, out the back of the farm, but it was a bit of a problem. I guess what I could do after we've done this is just grab up all the straw and go and tip it at the PGA. I'm doing it this way because the bales are kind of in the way at the end of the rows at the moment. Now that should not be the case going on, because obviously there's no delay on wrapping them, so the baler's just dropping them as soon as it's full, which will be on a row rather than across the rows. I could go around the other way and keep the pipe on the outside, but as I said, density of this crop is very short, so it's not like we're going to again create a big stack of or big volume of grain to move. I think I can go around that one. Let's back it up a bit. Raise the header and we can drive fast. Yay. So yeah, those Black Agco harvesters, I did like the look of them. And I suppose I should check on which header trailer they fit on. Maybe we'll do that in a minute. of straw left on this field as well. Again, that's a nice result. And the thing I'm looking at is the straw is almost worthless. It's like £50 per 1,000 litres, so 11,000 litres is £500 a bale, which isn't, it's not great in the grand scheme of things. However, it's income. But the big thing here where we are now is it's worth far more at the BGA when combined with slurry. So I was going to look at headers. I want to look at the AGCO 30-foot combination. That's still the long one. 40-foot. I thought there was a shorter one. Oh, there's the 25, which fits on these little harvesters, and that also has a dolly trailer, which can make manoeuvring things in the entrance of a field a little bit of a problem. But if and I haven't taken a close look at Glenleithan, so I'm not sure how significant, how big the fields are. But if we go to this one and then go back to, say, the 25-foot, 25-foot fits on the short one. The 28-foot goes on the long one. And it's the ability to move that dolly trailer in forward and reverse in order to position it in the entrance to the field. And I'm having problems doing that with this particular header and trailer. And back we go. So again, as soon as this is done, we'll trundle over there, we'll unload, we'll bring the Land Rover into the field and unload the header. Then I'll run around and pick up the rest of the straw. How is the straw maker doing? He is at 80%. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. And knowing my luck, that's going to put the baler right where I don't want it. Here he comes. Out the way. Thanking you. Keep that running for a moment. So it's beeping lots. We're at, we need 418 litres of straw. It's going to be awesome. I think we'll go grab the John Deere with the bale loader or the auto loader and get all of these straw bales loaded, take them down to the BGA, and that will probably be sufficient for today. It is the 4th of July this week, So no work for me, so there will be a stream on Tuesday morning. And my baler needs fixed. Maybe I'll take care of that as well. Oh, so close. So yeah, we're not going to get another bale out of this load, but all the straw we can get is bonus for the next field. And the next field will be straw, because we are going to be harvesting another wheat field. Once that's all done, yeah, we'll have done straw for the year, as I said. That's probably going to miss most of that. It did. Of course, I'll have to take the truck down to the grain mill, unload that. I don't think I have to turn anything on for that because we're already loaded with oats at the grain mill. Because I can't remember, did we have 1 or 2 fields for ourselves this year? Actually, that's not bad. 1,300, possibly 1,400 litres of straw just from the extra on this field. There was a little bit at the bottom which I'm not going to be too worried about right now. Turn that off. So we'll get this back to the yard into the workshop. We'll check the belts and the pickup and grease it and all the rest of it, so it's ready to go for probably Tuesday's stream. I'm guessing we'll have, oh actually we have the maize. The maize is there's gonna be a test on the maize to see if we can mow it or whether we have to forage it. We'll see how that works out. I'll probably off camera I'll do the digestate and white stuff, lime, on the 2 fields I've harvested today. We'll leave the last field for Tuesday. Said we'll probably be harvesting that field and we can just do a complete turnaround for that one as well. So I do need straw still, so we'll take this in there. Crash into the thing. How's the tractor? The tractor's on 92%, so not too shabby. It's just this thing that needs fixed. Okay, did I turn the engine off? I did. So, we'll go grab the John Deere attached to the bale trailer. Let's go fetch bales. So actually I didn't need to put the weight on this thing because it looks like, as I said, no, well, nah, yeah. Okay, I did that. There we go. Yeah, we are going to do a little bit of transport work, so keeping the weight on the front is probably a best bet for now, and I will probably be moving some more slurry and stuff, manure. need to stay away from whole crop silage bales for now, so I don't want to mess them up. I'm not even sure how many bales we've got here. We did make an absolute ton this month on contract straw. I think it ended up about 56 bales. Okay, put that on transport mode. So anyway, we'll get... Don't know how many bales we got on the other field. I'm guessing we got 8 on that one. Then maybe double that on the other field. Because barley is the most prolific of grains. You get more barley than everything else, including wheat. Wheat is a little bit less volume, but it is very, very, very slightly more value. But they all produce the same amount of straw, so I think oats, while we don't get a lot of oats because they're even less dense, we get the same amount of straw for the same size of field. Was there one up there? No, okay. This trailer will hold 28. I don't think we've got nearly that many. That's 17. Is that it? Nope. 2 more. That's not too bad, I guess. 19. And we are out of here. And yeah, there's not a lot of free time between now and Tuesday morning, so I probably won't get very much done before the next stream. I need to put that on. It's not in operating position, so the next thing I want to do is unload it. Oh, and the big red trailer's in the way. And thank you. Okay, looks like the thunderstorms are approaching. So yeah, were I going to continue, this would probably get a couple of sheds in this yard, just so that I can store things. I would probably consider now getting another grain cart, because we're pretty much using the old one for manure transport, because it's got a good capacity. Okay, 9. And again, and boop, boop,
What?
boop.
I can't. Is this supposed to storm today?
Okay, that's off.
I can't do the lead back today. Okay. Let's go resume our game, Marky. No, it's right here.
And drop that. And that's this morning. So, as I said, we have 2 fields that need slurry. Oh, that's awkward. There's a tornado siren going, but today is the day that they do the tornado siren testing at midday. And it's storming and it's midday. So, who knows what's going on? I'm going to guess there isn't a tornado. I'm just going to guess that... why is that not filling? Oh, you know why that's not filling? Because that's the empty point for slurry, and this is the load point for digestate. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm going to leave that there, filling. That's there, that's there, that's there. This needs to head down to the grain mill. I should probably turn off the harvester. Turn off the harvester. Actually, don't turn off the harvester. Let's do that. And go find... oh, actually that guy there. See if we can carefully extract ourselves from in here. Or not. I turned too fast, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. And we are still not out there. Well, now what's the problem? Oh, come on, seriously? We've got it unhooked from one tree and stuck on the next one. Okay, that's between the trees. Oh, sorry. Okay, so we just drive out here and stop somewhere. Like about there. That's good. We'll turn that off. Put back in the harvester. And put the header on there. And we'll fold that up. Okay, so that is, those 2 pieces of equipment are ready to roll to the next field. This needs to head down to the grain mill. 19,000 litres more oats, which for this size field is a little bit sad, but it is what it is. I am feeling incredibly hungry right now, so I think we will call it a day here. We'll be back on Tuesday, as I said, with probably August 1. I might do a little bit of field work, preparing the 2 fields we harvested today, clear the stones by a method or another. Spread slurry or spread digestate, spread lime, and get the whole thing ready for planting. What else do we need? And then we'll be back on Tuesday to finish harvesting some more fields. As I said, we're probably looking at the sorghum will be ready, and I did remember to kill the weeds on that one. The other wheat field may be ready, so we'll do that as well, or not. and see where we end up at the end of tomorrow. And we do have a lot of whole crop silage. Oh, there may be some baling contracts, good baling contracts, excellent baling contracts that I might want to look at. Again, with the grains that we have, and the lack of grain at our grain mill, and thus a shortage of grain for our bakery, I might look at doing a few more harvesting grain contracts if there are any left. The thing is now is we're reaching the end of cereal crops, and so there's going to be less opportunity to make those happen. Oh, struggling up the hill. We'll see what new equipment turns up, but again, I don't have any serious plans. This was just £30,000 and kind of too good to turn down at the time. And it gives us the opportunity to, gives us another engine to use while our other engined vehicles are doing other stuff that I don't really want to disturb them from. So things like, I could use the fence and the small tipper, but frankly, the fence ready to go on some fertilizing. So I don't really want to. Have a look inside. I mean, it's not a bad truck, I guess. Anyway, let's start tipping. Or not tipping. It doesn't tip, and it doesn't have a rolling floor. But anyway, so we can jump out here, have a look what's going on. Saving again. So we've got wheat in production, we've got barley in production, we've got oats in production. We will eventually have some sorghum here, and we're storing 4,000 litres of flour with about 6 on the outside. But as I said, I am incredibly hungry, so I think it's probably time for me to call it a day. Have fun, everyone. We'll be back on Tuesday, but for right now, I'm out of here.